So welcome to Wani. This is Vitek here with the legendary U.D.O Dirkschneider of U.D.O plus Accept. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, doing the promotion stuff now for weeks, but
Absolutely.
I'm still fine.
That's true. Now you must be really excited for Decadent, which is already released in Europe on 23rd of this month. So the European fans have already, heard the album. How has been the response from your European fans?
Yeah, from the European fans, phenomenal. I really can say phenomenal. I didn't expect this. I
Hmm.
mean, they said the best U.D.O album ever, and yeah, what can I say? Thank you very much, and I'm really looking forward, to go on tour with the new album, and yeah, the response in Europe so far is perfect.
Awesome. So, the fans in US must be eagerly waiting for the release date.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, they get a really, really good album, and it looks like at the moment we are working on a US tour. It will
Nice.
be happening in September and December. So I'm really looking forward to this.
That's awesome. Now, thanks to Dustin that, we got a copy of Decadent, a few weeks back. And I have to tell you this, I've been completely hooked on this album, and I really appreciate the way, you guys maintained the essence of heavy metal on this album.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think I found the right guitar players.
Hmm.
I come from Finland and Andre from Russia, so
Hmm.
they're working perfectly together. They came up with really good ideas, and also after, yeah, I have to think far back with Accept.
Hmm.
That was the first time that the whole band was composing together. Not
Right.
only two. That was really a band composing.
Collaboration.
Yeah, and I think it turns out very well. So what can I say? I'm happy about everything.
That's awesome. And you showed completely, no signs of wear or tear after all these decades. I mean, you still seem to be on top form with your unique style and different vocal techniques.
Yeah, I mean, then also I think on this album I did some vocal stuff I never did before.
Hmm.
So yeah, but it's in a way you have to be open-minded to everything,
True.
especially when these two guitar players came up with some ideas, you know, that makes you also thinking a little bit different, and you can try different things, and yeah. I mean, but still, it's Udo, and yeah, I think if you have the right feeling, about songs, then you push yourself, yeah, up to the limit, and
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what I did on the new album.
That's awesome. And I know one of these tracks, which I've been completely listening to daily, is House of Fake. And I have to say that there's that great sing along chorus, which is like, a double layered texture of the vocal melodies. It's really amazing to see how the layering of the vocals are done on this album.
Yeah, it came naturally, and for me, always like I always have a tons of hook lines,
Hmm.
and then when I hear some ideas of the music,
Hmm.
then I come up with some melodies, that it's always like you cannot really explain this, it's
Right.
just coming nature. So it's nothing really special doing it, just coming. That's the way
That
it is.
That's true. And coming to the guitars, like the Andre and Kasperi, maintaining that really good simplicity as well as some complexity. So there's a great amount of variety on this album. So how collaborative was it this time working on Decadent?
Yeah, also very important was that for me to have the guys at the studio, you can work face to face,
Right.
and these guys are very young,
Hmm.
and but still they play the classic metal stuff, but they
Right.
play it in a modern way, especially with the House of Fake. I think is in a way a uh, modern guitar style, but
Right.
still with some classic stuff in between. I don't know. This is very interesting also for me, to see how they play this classic metal stuff.
Absolutely. And what surprised me on this album was how you guys, didn't go far too away from Steelhammer, but you actually added an extra depth to the music on Decadent.
Yeah, I mean, Steelhammer was after a long time working with Stefan Kaufmann, I was
True.
stepping in cold water, I started producing the album by myself and try to do it in a different way,
Right.
production-wise. So and now, yeah, you can say I found the right way, I hope. And and on Steelhammer, all the guitar work is done by Andre, the guy from the guitar player from Russia.
Right.
So and now with Decadent, I mean, I was working now with two guitar
Yeah,
players,
Castree.
and they're working very very well together. And yeah, I mean, with all yeah with all these guys together at the studio and also with the bass player Fitty, I mean, we're working as a team, and
True.
this is very.
Absolutely. Now, talking about the German metal scene, I mean, right from Scorpions and Accept to now we have like n number of bands coming from Germany. So, how do you feel about this evolution of bands from Germany? Are they like much better than what's happening in States right now?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in Europe, I mean, of course, metal is big again,
Hmm.
and of course, we have a lot of German bands. They're going also international now, like Halloween, Doro,
Blind Guardian.
Gamma. I don't know. We have so many bands coming out of Germany, and
Right.
also really young bands. But I think for young bands to start in this business is not so easy these days.
True. Yeah, absolutely. They need to slog for that. Now, while having a chat with Wolf, a few weeks back, he mentioned that Fast as a Shark was like the first speed metal song ever written in the history of heavy metal. So, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know when we was recording Fast as a Shark that we was the first band to did the first speed metal song. It was just happened also. That's why I mean, with Accept, we never was really thinking about what is coming up next. We just did it, and that's
True.
the same thing what I'm doing with U.D.O. I don't want to make a copy of Steelhammer. I don't want to make a copy of Time Bomb or Animal House or whatever just when I start working on a new album. So we will see what's coming up. I'm not. I don't know what's coming up then. It's just new songs. Maybe it's different than to the previous one. Whatever. I don't know. It's I always want to surprise myself.
Right, right. I totally agree with that. Now, you've been for more than 4 decades together working on music, and right from the early days till now, internet has changed everything. You as a musician, do you pay attention to reviews and what people write online about your music?
Yeah, I mean, it's in a way you can use all this modern stuff. Everything goes like in seconds now. You
Mhm.
can spread everything all over the world really, really fast, and it's in a way you can use all this modern stuff. So, and I think also for young bands to use all this modern thing. Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot of things with selling your CD over the internet. You
Right.
can do a lot of different things. But yeah, we can talk about this for days.
Absolutely true. Now, as a heavy metal fan, I really liked, how Decadent has come smoothly, and even how, except new album Blind Rage came. So, did you listen to the album?
I only know two songs of the new album. Um, yeah, they're doing quite well. So I mean, what can I say? I mean, but except it's so far away from me.
Right.
Um, it's like a band for me now. Like a Motorhead, Saxon, or whatever. It's like okay. There's a band called Accept on in this business, and that's it for me. I mean. We don't talk to each other,
Right.
and okay, I wish them always good luck. But I mean, I have my own thing, and now U.D.O. after 15 albums, we're
Absolutely.
doing quite well. And when people ask me, "Oh, is there maybe a chance to do a reunion?" I say
That
definitely,
seems to be the common question everyone asks you.
yeah, always. And then I said, no, no, no reunion. I mean, why? I mean, I'm successful with U.D.O. and.
Absolutely.
no reason to do this.
Absolutely. Now I know that you were, a little bit disappointed with the Stalingrad, but you actually liked Blood of the Nations.
Yeah, you know what? Believe it or not, I only know one song of Blood of a Nation, Teutonic Child, what's it called? And I know from Stalingrad only the song Stalingrad. That's it. Believe me, I don't listen to this except music. I don't want to listen to that. There's a reason why I don't want to listen to that.
I totally understand that. And I'm as a fan, I'm very disappointed now that Herman, Frank, and Stefan have left the band. So I was, a bit disappointed with what exactly happened right now.
Let's say they are not left the band, they was fired. I know that exactly. And I'm a very good friend with Herman Frank.
And
I know the reason.
I really like the new Panzer album they came out with. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, they did together with Schmier from this Destruction album. The band is called Panzer, the German Panzer. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, it's a really good one, and it looks like that we're doing some their supporters in Europe for a couple of shows. That will be funny. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Any plans of coming to India? I mean, I have to tell you this. Your fan following here is tremendous.
Yeah, so what I said, hopefully we make it between September and December to the US, doing a tour here. So they're working on that. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we can do a lot of shows here in the US. And I'm really looking forward to do this. I mean, I was here in 2013 for a couple of shows. And to see what's going on for us in the US, and it works out quite well. So here we go. We're coming back to India.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 2 places you can play in India. Is that right? Goa and something else.
It's in Bangalore.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day we come also to India. I don't know.
It will definitely be an honor. Yeah, that's really cool. So before I conclude the interview, U.D.O, how about you define Decadent in just one sentence?
For me, one of the best albums I ever did so far with U.D.O.
Fantastic. Thank you very much once again, U.D.O. It was an honor having a chat with you. I look forward to see you guys live in Europe or at least in US. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.